Greetings, universe, and welcome to Bloodborne. Today, I'm going to skip out and try and fight Martyr Ligarius again, and getting my face wrecked. I'm just not good at the first part of the boss fight with Ligarius, and that really gives me a bad attitude for fighting him. Anyway, so what I'm going to do instead is go to the Grand Cathedral. Yes. And then head out to that place mentioned in that magic rock that I acquired. And then, maybe once I return from that place, more powerful than ever before, I'll give Ligarius another chance, as well as the Dark Beast Parl. Oh, right. Since the last time I played, I ran off and collected a bunch of oh man, I collected a bunch of bloodstone shards. Sure. And upgraded my I was in the middle of an attack animation when that frenzy happened, so the frenzy didn't take out 90% of my health, which would have killed me. Anyway, I'm gonna go purchase some more healing items. Anyway, so since the last time I showed you, or since the last video, I went through parts of Castle Canehurst again to fight those gargoyle monsters and acquire a lot of why can't I think today? Twin bloodstone shards, and upgraded my saw cleaver to +6, and then put the waning gem that I found to make it fire elemental in. So the way gems that grant fire damage are, as a fire arc bolt damage, as a percentage, not just flat here you do 13.1 bolt damage, but as a percentage, like fire damage plus 10% to pick a nice round number. It takes the entire damage of the weapon, converts it to fire damage, changes the scaling of the weapon from dex and skill, or strength and skill, or just strength or just skill, takes that and converts it to the weapon's arc scaling, and then you have a firebolt or arcane weapon. Like the saw cleaver does fire damage instead of physical damage. Ow. Ah. Why is that attack so fast? Like, as soon, yeah, see, frenzy takes out a ton of my health. Alright. You know, no, I'm not gonna fight you guys. You're too hard to parry. Just too hard to parry. And I shall go fight fellow hunters. Yes. And so I've been thinking about it. I don't think I'm going to upgrade this axe anymore because while bloodstone shards and twin bloodstone shards are easy enough to come across, bloodstone chunks are really rare and precious. Not as rare and precious as, say, to win. Not as rare and precious as blood rock, which you need to take a weapon from +9 to 10, but still, once you run out of the automatic, or the existing pickups for bloodstone chunks and have to grind it off of enemies, hoo-ah. Alright, this guy, well, I'm assuming that's a guy. This hunter really likes the gun. Ah, no! blood bullets is that they leave no time or like you can't rally. They do no damage. So yeah, fire. Alright. Not enough. Oh no, no, no! Oh, yeah. Very good. And the problem with these NPC hunters with their gun spam is that they have infinite bullets with which to spam their gun. And look at how hard it is for me to get up close before I hit. NPC hunters are frustrating. And in order to get my favorite oath here, I have to fight the most frustrating NPC hunter. Oh well. Okay. Now it's either a scream of terror or a scream of loss. I don't know which. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that. It's one of these guys that kidnapped me once. Ah, that is not the intended use. There, that's what I wanted. Oh, hey, a twin bloodstone shard. Yes. Alright, now I shall descend this cliffside, taking 20% less falling damage because of my beast rune. But I play this game aggressively, but not aggressively and skilled enough for beast blood pellets to help out, so my beast hood stat doesn't matter. Beware a strong foe, thanks for the warning. And yet, so I don't use the beast blood pellets. But the oh yeah, there's a bunch of those little scattering enemies, or scattering, whatever, those enemies that carry bloodstone shards of various description around you. But there's also these guys. Come here, you. Yes, I see the other one way in the back. That is why I'm not approaching any closer than this. I don't want to anger the other one. Come on. Yes! Nice! Oh, I fired too soon. Look! There's those two enemies that... I wish I could go after them, but I am scared to turn my back on this. Yes! Got it! Unfortunately, if I want, you must accept tonsils, therefore treat key with care. Alright, normally I wouldn't put you all through this, so I'm not going to put you through this time either. I was pondering exiting out and reloading the game to reload those enemies, but I'll just come back later off screen and get them. So, there's a door here. It is closed. Not locked, closed.
Have mercy on the poor bastard.
Amygdala. Interesting pronunciation. Oh yeah, did you see that? 6-fingered hands. Also, Cthulhu spider. I have gained insight. I'm in a lecture mode. So I'm in a school of some kind, and ew. What are they doing in this place? Alright, whatever. Let's go explore the school. I guess we're students here now, having successfully enrolled by being teleported here by Amygdala.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know. You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods.
So, that guy was the one who was asking Amygdala to grant us some mercy. Oh, this door does not open from this side. That makes me sad. Alright, so nothing interesting in here. Let's open this door. Oh hey, a classroom. Oh hey, a student. I can tell it's a student because of the student seating there. Ooh, lecture theater key. I thought this was a lecture theater. And yeah, I have a key for this place. Anyway, these enemies are made of slime and goop and are extraordinarily resistant to physical attacks. Fire! Fire does good. Well, since I'm not in any current danger, let's have a look at this lecture theater key. Key to the lecture theater in the lecture building. Today, the two-story lecture building is adrift in the nightmare. But once it was a place of reflection, where scholars learned of history and archaeology. Perhaps it still is, as the students in the lecture theater appear to await the return of their professor. Wow, those students are way dedicated. When I was going to university, oh, student uniform and trousers. Anyway, when I was going to university, if a professor didn't show up for 20 minutes, we would usually leave the class. And then go to the computer lab and work on our programming or something. Alright, so I got a student uniform. Uniform of the students of Bergenworth, a bygone institute learning. Am I missing a word there? A bygone institute learning. This alternative lacks the thick cape. The Healing Church has its roots in Bergenworth and naturally borrows heavily from its uniform design. The focus on knowledge or thought, the focus not on knowledge or thought but on pure pretension would surely bring Master Willem to despair if only he knew. Student trousers, uniform of the students of Bergenworth, a bygone institute of learning. The Healing Church has its roots in Bergenworth and naturally borrows heavily from its uniform design. The focus not on knowledge or thought but on pure pretension would surely bring Master Willem to despair if only he knew. So, yeah, according to this, wait, did I fall? Oh, there's a stone here. Weird. So according to this, the Healing Church doesn't focus on thought or learning at all, just pretension. Alright, so I'm going to run in a circle around this place because I don't want to get duped by a slime student. Yep. And there is, in fact, such a thing right here. Fire doesn't do it. Madman's knowledge. Nice. Ooh, more Madman's knowledge. Nice. Considering that this is an institute of learning, I am not surprised to see lots of Madman knowledge here. Alright, so I would have expected this to be guarded by a slime student too, but instead, red jelly. Material used in the Holy Chalice ritual. Stillborn infants born of a creature of unknown origin, of the type found in some corners of the old labyrinth. So, yeah, now you're stuck with that imagery. You're welcome. Alright, so I got a lecture theater key. There should be a lecture theater around here somewhere. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, someone died. Which reminds me, notebook. Fear. I'm trying to look for something that represents a group. Mob. Oh. But remember, fire. Point forward. There we go. Open door lecture theater key. Oh hey look, students. Still waiting to return their professors, even though they have turned into slime. Given their violent reaction to clearance, I suspect that they are waiting for their professors in order to take out some kind of revenge on them, rather than to actually learn anything. Ah. These students are painful to be around. They seem more like high school than you call suicidal. Ow. Okay, that was dumb of me. Oh hey, there's a sea of goop. I'll just walk into it. Nothing bad can come of this. Nothing. It's fine. Really. And these ones are still waiting. So, have some mercy. Thank you. I release you from your pain. I mean, they were obviously in despair. They're waiting in a classroom empty except for them, for who knows how long. Okay, let's see. Someone died in here. I'm curious about how. Oh, they were backing away, and then. Okay, so they didn't die. So their death was caused from behind, not from ahead. Augur of Abritus, I think? Yeah, I think someone uploaded some lost audio, well, unused audio, and one of the characters referred to this entity as Abritus. I always thought it was Abritus, but apparently not. Remnant of the eldritch truth encountered at Bergenworth. Use phantasms, the invertebrates known to be augurs of the Great Ones, to partially summon abandoned Abritus. The initial encounter marked the start of an inquiry into the cosmos from within the old labyrinth, and led to the establishment of the Choir. Cool, so I don't have the stats to use that, but it lets me summon a little portal ahead of me and shoot out tentacles that hit one and only one target. And it causes knockdown, but it can apparently also be used for parrying, which is really cool. Anyway, wait, no, not yet. Not the hunter's dream yet, because I'll just have to go through more load screens. Actually, I think I'll have to go through the same number of load screens for what I'm about to do. Anyway, I have enough echoes that I want to go level up and buy some more healing items. Yeah, healing items. Those are definitely a thing that exists and I wish to purchase. Oh, more insight. Welcome to the Nightmare Frontier. Alright. If you go to this place as early as possible, like I have, this place will be your introduction to one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. I'm going to die so many times here, just based on my history here. It's not that the place is poorly put together, it's that I'm just going to do poorly.
What is... Very
All right.
well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me
Alright, so then. Let's boost my skill some more.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Oh right, I leveled up my skill twice in the time between the last video and this one as well. Before I go spending all of my money, I want to go repair my weapons. Let's see, repair, saw, cleaver, hunter axe, a gem fortification. Let's see, damage up. Alright. Now I shall return to the Nightmare Frontier. I'm not likely to reach the boss today. Oh hey. So that means if you can catch me when I'm on tomorrow, well, for those of you watching this as it comes out today, like, I have no idea when I'm going to actually play. It's random every day, but you can invade me here. Yeah. Anyway, and now this weapon gets its chance to truly shine. Because these enemies here are heavily resistant to normal physical damage. But my goodness, a Beast Hunter's fire weapon will deal with them quite well. The bell ringing one rings a sinister bell. Fireblood gemstone. Oh, but it's a waning stone. I already have one. Now, this one might be better than the one I already have, but I'm trying to look into into making all the damage gems on this one fire, because I still have a physical gem, but it's not doing anything because of what it's adding a percentage of 0. Lead elixir. Lead elixir. Liquid medicine. Shifts weight to deflect attacks. A heavy, syrupy liquid medicine. Temporarily shifts weight to make deflection of attacks easier, but must be used with care, as it also slows movement with no change to defense. Its recipe for this mysterious concoction is unknown, but some postulate that it materializes only within the most desperate nightmares. Well, this place is literally called the Nightmare Frontier, so I'm not surprised that has materialized here. Oh, hey, look at that. This one's a big one that fights back. Also, there's this. Alright, twin bloodstone shards. 3 of them. That's enough to take a weapon from +3 to +4. Oh, this one's smaller one, but that bigger one actually fights back before trying to run away and hide. Cool, huh? Oh, alright. Okay, well, you just gave me a perfect opportunity to get behind you and take you out. Oh, someone's invading me. I'm going to die horribly. Also, there's 2 Adversary Lady D has arrived. Also, there's 2 NPC hunters up ahead. If I go up ahead and aggro them, I'm going to have an even worse time against my invader. So, there you are. It's polite to bow first. Alright, now let's get this on. You're probably going to kill me horribly. Yep. Look at how much damage I'm doing. Ow. I've never actually been invaded here before. I have been invaded with the... Yep, that's it. Was that person wielding one of the DLC weapons? That looked like the Rakuyo. Now, on the one hand, I am not wielding a weapon that I'm very good with. On the other hand, I'm really, really bad at PvP, so they would have likely killed me no matter what weapon I had. But yeah, I've been invaded in the final area, and the person led me to an arena that had the most dangerous enemy in the game, and they just let me frenzy to death. Oh right. I was in such a rush to go collect the blood echoes I had dropped that I forgot that, you know, enemies exist. They do. It is a thing that happens. Oh, this enemy picked up my echo. Nice. Tempering blood gemstone. Nice. Time for visceral attacks. Oh, I can't wait. Alright. So then. I will continue to move onward. Oh, did you hear that? Wait a minute, there's an NPC hunter. With an axe. Ah. Ah. Ah, here we go. Oh, another NPC hunter. Ah. Alright, got one of them. Alright, so the thing about the NPC hunters is that when I get them dead, they are going to stay that way. Forever. Oh, this one's at the church. Or at least found the same church garb that I found. Lying around inside of it. Oh, I forgot to change my... I forgot to change my gear and my armor in celebration of my recent death. Ah, much better. What? You're still alive. Alright, well, I only have a few minutes left, so I think I'll call it here for the day. Alright. Gotta change my armor. Knight's wig. No, I'm gonna wear the knight's wig with the executioner stuff and then move on to the knight stuff. Yeah, now doesn't this look ridiculous? Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow.